I'm a victim of body shaming. Body shaming is defined as the act of making inappropriate or negative comments about another person's weight or size. The importance of appearance. Media targeted for children were heavily saturated with messages emphasizing attractiveness as an important part of relationship and interpersonal interaction. Among the movies used in the study, 2 Disney movies contained the highest number of messages about personal beauty. This study also found 64% of the videos studied portrayed obese characters as unattractive, evil, cruel, and unfriendly, and more than half of the portrayals involved the consideration or consumption of food. Some forms of body shaming have ancient origins in popular superstition, such as prejudice against red or ginger hair. Forms of discrimination may also differ significantly depending on age group. For example, among pre-adolescents, tall twins are sometimes depicted as awkward, and sometimes face derogatory pejorative terms such as lanky. However, upon adulthood, such unflattering attitudes typically undergo a reversal as height is typically valued among adults. Sometimes, body shaming can extend to a perception that one does not sufficiently display masculinity or femininity. For example, men with wide hips or prominent breasts or lack of facial hair are sometimes shamed for appearing feminine. Similarly, women have been body shamed for their lack of femininity, for appearing to have a man bulge, or for having broad shoulders, traits that are typically associated with men. Suicide because of the body shaming is the 4th leading cause of death in 15 to 19 years old. Extensive levels of body shaming can have negative emotional effects, including a reduction in self-esteem and other issues such as eating disorders, anxiety, body image disturbance, body dysmorphic disorder, and depression. Also, body shaming can lead to serious depression, especially when people feel their body cannot meet social criteria. The effects of body shaming are depression, low self-esteem, feeling lonely and sorry for oneself, and etc. Saying someone's skinny is as bad as saying someone's too fat. Here are some of the testimonies from the victims of body shaming.
Our society as a whole is diverse. It is composed of many groups of people that may have different morals, values, ideas, and opinions. Being a Filipino, sometimes we can be too opinionated to things and we can say a lot of things to other people. A few years ago and up to this day, I was body shamed for being skinny and flat-chested. People would joke around or even criticize me and I would just say, it's fine. But little did I know, it somehow affects me slowly, especially my self-esteem and self-confidence. I became uncomfortable with my own body. Before going out, I must see myself on the mirror. I would choose my clothes wisely because sometimes I may appear too slim on wearing such clothes. And I would be too shy if I saw a person eyeing on me because I'm not confident with my own body. However, as time passed by, I learned to love myself, especially my flaws and imperfection. Society may provide the standard about beauty and body, but I know within myself I'm authentic and unique, embracing the real me, because I realize there's always a room for improvement for all of us.
When I was a kid, I really do have a weak immune system that only a few kinds of food I was able to eat, since some food will cause me skin allergies. After being treated, the allergies will leave scars, which a lot of people are disgusted to see. I almost covered my entire body since kids in my age are calling me Arikison because of my scars. It cost me a lot even in my early age. I won't leave and go to school without even wearing my long socks. I was hurt back then since I can't forget the looks of people being disgusted because of the scars. So in order to make myself better, I keep treating my scars with different ointments. I start showing other people about my scars so I don't need to hide it anymore. I realized that scars are normal. Flaws are beautiful. I don't need to satisfy everyone with how I look because each one of us has its own uniqueness. As what the Bible says in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God."
In this society, we want somebody else's look and somebody else's body. Since I was a kid, I was being bullied for being too skinny, and my insecurities began to build up. I was so desperate to gain weight that time. I feel very conscious every time I get dressed. But now, I accepted my flaws, and I proud for who I am. My advocacy is to enlighten people that body shaming causes others to feel ashamed of their own bodies. We must empower ourselves rather than putting ourselves down. We must accept our flaws and imperfections and let our inner glow shine. Let our love for ourselves and other people inspire us all. Let's stop body shaming.